We all know how important it is to have rural health care, and for smaller towns, that county hospital is literally a real lifesaver. But taxpayers in Pecos County had to dig deep into their wallets to make sure their hospital would still be around. Kirby Warnock tells us why and how Medicaid expansion played a role.
Last November, the citizens of Pecos County voted for a tax increase. As odd as this may sound, it was all part of an effort to save their county hospital, which has been running in the red for several years.
We do find that a very significant number of people coming to the ER are unfunded and or underfunded. So both of those add up to a lot of costs for us, a lot of overrun, and so that is one of the reasons that we had to go for a hospital district, is the money's not there
To cover this shortfall, Pecos County taxpayers have been making up the difference.
An extra subsidy for the hospital this past year, we gave them $5 million, but in extra, we ended up giving them just a little over $2 million extra this past year.
The problem is that Texas is one of 11 states that has not accepted the Medicaid expansion, which was part of the Affordable Care Act, otherwise known as Obamacare. Without the Medicaid expansion, in November, the citizens of Pecos County voted in a special election to authorize the formation of a hospital district and raise their taxes to keep their hospital afloat.
So what that does is it provides tax support directly from the taxpayers in Pecos County, as opposed to that tax support coming from the county.
A hospital district has the ability to tax the people of Pecos County in order to be able to raise funds. And in doing so, it's not money out of the county coffers. It will be a tax from the Pecos County Memorial Hospital District tax.
What is frustrating to many Pecos County leaders is that the hospital and many other rural hospitals in Texas could avoid this entire process if Texas would accept the Medicaid expansion that was offered to states 8 years ago. The Medicaid expansion would pay 90% of all hospital bills of uninsured Texans coming to rural hospitals like Pecos County.
So Medicaid expansion would be very significant. That would help us significantly provide care to uninsured and patients, residents here in Pecos County primarily.
And the Medicaid is not covering what they need to be covering. As far as expenses, they should be covering up to 90 to 100% of what the Medicaid payments are on a monthly basis. And for the last 8 years or so, that has not been done.
We reached out to State Representative Andrew Murr, who represents Pecos County, to ask if the Medicaid expansion will be taken up in the current legislative session that began last week. Through a spokesperson, he replied that he had no comment at this time.
We are a community that is in West Texas, a rural community, and we have a lot of out-of-town customers from Sanderson, Marathon, Alpine, Marfa, and south of here that do come to Fort Stockton and utilize our hospital.
For now, Pecos County will go ahead with the new hospital district and its taxing authority, with hopes that Austin will finally approve the help it and other Texas rural hospitals need to stay open. For News West 9, I'm Kirby Warnock, reporting from Fort Stockton.